Good evening and welcome to the Cathedral of College Hockey, Yost Ice Arena here in Ann Arbor, Michigan for the Wolverine, the 102nd edition of Michigan hockey kicking off tonight. The 5th-ranked Wolverines against the 18th-ranked Providence Friars. This is WCBN Sports live presentation of Michigan hockey alongside Eddie Olejniczak. I'm Peter Nasr, and Eddie, it's great to be back here at Yost. The crowd's into it. That atmosphere is something you missed throughout the long summer months. What are you most looking forward to as we kick off this hockey season?
Yeah, it's great to be back in Yost. I'm looking forward to seeing how this team kind of plays and works together. You got a lot of new freshman kids on this roster, along with some great additions from the transfer portal. So a couple of those guys got the nod for the start today, such as Ernesti and Warren. So looking for a strong start from here, but also Providence is not to be played with. They are ranked 18 in the country. We are 5 right now, but looking forward and ready for this game.
Yeah, lots to be excited for. With the horn sounded, we are ready to drop the puck here at Yost Ice Arena. You mentioned that Hallam, Nazar, and Ernesti are the starting forwards for the Wolverines. Providence has their first line starting with Cal Kifuk, Chase Yoder, the captain, and Riley Duran. We are ready to drop the puck here. Michigan hockey underway from Yost Ice Arena, and it's going to be Ernesti taking up down the wing. We'll dump it in, played back. Providence will fight for, but Michigan will retain the puck back behind the net. Providence fighting for, and Providence Friars will take it. It's the captain, Yoder, who will try and dump it out of the zone, but Michigan holds it in. Ernesti from the point will fire shot, blocked in front, and gets out of play. Providence will steal as they dumped it back near the Michigan blue line, but the Wolverines will play it in. Ernesti dumps it in, and the first line change of the evening comes out. Providence will bring the puck out, try to get it in, but KC will defend it away before the puck will go back for the first whistle of the evening. Will be an icing.
Yeah, strong start from the Wolverines there, keeping it in the zone and retaining possession there. Definitely looks like they put them on the back heels there for the Friars there, but looking forward to seeing that pressure throughout the entire game.
Yeah, no shots on goal, but they had one shot blocked and a lot of pressure, as you said. Face-off won by the Wolverines. It's Casey at the point. Will bring out McGroarty, fires the one-timer. It's blocked in front. McGroarty fighting for it back, but it's turned away, and Providence will bring it out 2 on odd-numbered rush. Providence will just dump it in and fight for it in the corner behind Noah West, starting the game today for the Wolverines. We've had some goalie questions throughout the summer. Noah West is getting the start here today for the Wolverines. Michigan will dump the puck back in, but Providence will bring it out for an offensive attack before it is dumped in themselves and played into the corner. Tussle between 2 Wolverines, and Michigan will bring it out. Crossing the blue line is Dylan Duke, and he'll dump it in to his brother Tyler Duke, the former Buckeye, now Wolverine. But Providence will fight it off. No chances on either side. And the puck gets dumped in. No icing. Wolverines chase, and they will get it. But they turn it over here. Fought for. Here's chain for Providence. Brings it around the boards. Providence fighting for, but Michigan stealing it again. It's the freshman Moldenhauer bringing it across into the blue line, playing it behind, fighting for a tussle between Friars and Wolverines behind the netminder. But Providence will be able to take it out across the ice before dumped in once again. This time, Marshall Warren will retrieve it for the Wolverines. Plays it out to LaPointe. LaPointe to Truscott, tried to get it to Keenan Draper, but it misses. Whistle blown, and icing is called.
Yeah, Truscott couldn't believe that one. That wasn't a tip on the boards there, but a lot of pressure from the Friars there. Definitely some offensive pressure. They got a couple shots off there, but looking forward to seeing how this new defensive line from the Friars plays out here. They haven't had any retention from last year's team.
And first face-off in the Michigan zone to Noah West's left. Face-off is won by Providence, but the puck skitters out and rolls all the way down to the Providence D, where it's recovered and tried to be brought up. Truscott played into the middle of ice and turned it over. Passed behind through his legs by Gamache, who plays it into the corner, but Michigan will recover and gives out. Keenan Draper will dump it across the boards, trying to get into the corner, but he is fought off, and Providence will recover. Passes across the boards to no one in particular, hits the boards. A little back and forth action. Nobody really establishing possession early in this hockey game, as a lot of turnovers on both sides. Early, Nasr tried to play for it. Dumped in by Adams, and play will puck around back to the netbinder for the Friars, Svedbach, who will make his first action, freezing the puck, and a little extracurricular activity after the play. Ernest in the middle of it in front of Svedbach, the Boston Bruins draft pick from Sweden. And there'll be a face-off to his right, to his left, excuse me.
Yeah, different look there from Michigan. They're not used to this middle zone pressure here, and they're getting pressured off the blue line very early in this game.
Late line change for Michigan. And it'll be the freshman Shifsky out of Andover, Maryland, or Minnesota, to take the face-off, which he gets the win. McGroarty near the red line. Plays out in the slot, fires a shot, it's blocked in front. Traffic did not let that puck get in to the zone, into the net by Tyler Duke. Michigan will maintain possession. It's Shifsky, battle for it in the corner. Tries to play it out to Casey, but it's tussled away. Gavin Brindley fans the puck, but he gets it back inside, wide open. McGroarty fires, and the shot is blocked in front by the defense. Open in the slot was Casey, who gave it to McGroarty, who was wide open, fired a shot, but it did not make it on net. Michigan maintained the pressure early here after that face-off win. Providence just trying to clear it out, and they do. And there's a chase for Seamus Casey. Will get it. Linesman waves off the icing. Both teams get a chance to quickly regroup. Michigan trying to up the pressure, though. Puck deflected off, and Providence forced to chase it back. Tussle near the officials' half circle, right below us. But Providence will recover, and here they come right in. It fires, and Noah West makes the save. Malinowski with a shot. He was wide open in the slot. Walston made the save. Providence maintained the pressure, fires a shot. Glove save by West. Couple chances there for the Friars, and Noah West holds his ground here.
Yeah, I'm impressed by the Friars so far. We talked a little bit pregame here about how they're not to be underestimated, and they're showing that. They've been physical in mid-ice and getting down deep in the corners, dumping the puck off and getting some shots off early on Michigan here.
Yeah, a couple open men in the slot, and Providence got a couple good shots on goal. Noah West took care of them. Face-off to his left is won by the Wolverines. Michigan will try and play it out. It's Moldenhauer who will dump it around. Chased, dump back. Moldenhauer near the goal line. Played up to the captain, Truscott, who fakes the shot, loses the puck, crosses the blue line. He was trying to pump fake it, and the puck just slid off his stick and out of the zone. TJ Hughes brings it into Moldenhauer right at the right dot. He'll spin around, tries to get it back to Hughes, but the puck gets turned over, and here come the Friars. Puck loose at the blue line, and Providence will dump it in and get a line change, complete the line change from earlier. Truscott to play it out for the Wolverines to start the offensive attack. Dumped in by Michigan, chased by Kelly, the Blackhawk draft pick, and puck is dumped all the way right at Noah West, though, so no icing, and West will just simply take it and freeze it for a face-off.
Yeah, early look from Michigan here is it's a little bit of a sloppy pass game. I mean, they haven't been tight and usual as Murado has taught them to be, but looking forward to seeing them kind of shape up, kind of pushing the zone here later in the game for sure.
Yeah, a little first period of the first game, a little sloppy, what you expect, and we've definitely seen that here these first 5.5 minutes of game one. Puck dropped, face-off won by Michigan, but it's tussled for, ringed around, and McGroarty will poke it away, and puck high in the air and brought down where Providence will try and switch the side of the ice to Kelly, but it's fought. Brindley will take it, and McGroarty will take it up past the blue line. McGroarty waiting, dumps it off to Casey. Casey walks in on the dot, fires a shot just wide. Michigan maintains, back to McGroarty, and he fires it wide as well. Casey chases it down, keeping the offensive pressure up. Casey tried to play it into the slot, defended away. Whistle blows, and it looks like we're going to have
believe the net was off the rings there. Kind of a weird whistle.
Yep, you're right.
The
Yep,
refs.
the net is just slightly dislodged.
Yeah, slightest bit, but kind of stopped the momentum there. Hopefully Michigan can continue to build on that while staying in the offensive zone.
Yeah, that was a good pressure by the Wolverines. Face off by Nasr to the right of the goaltender, Svedbak. Face off won by the defense by Providence. Providence will try and play it up. High roller. Here comes Providence. Will fire a shot that went wide of West. Little backhander shoveled around. Providence will play it around to the board to Harding. Harding will try to fight for. Multiple Wolverines tussle with the puck briefly, and Michigan will be able to take the puck out. It's Nasr. Nasr tried to get into the slot. Buy it away. Puck is loose. Michigan will recover. It's Hallam. Hallam fires a one-timer. The puck is loose, and bodies on the ground. Whistle blows.
Called hand pass, I believe, there from the rebound there. Kind of unfortunate situation there. Kind of fell in his lap there, but
Yeah, the puck right there. We'll push on the back. Michigan maybe looking for a cross check there. No call. Faceoff will come out of the zone right in front of the Friar bench. Hughes could not get the win on the faceoff. Puck dumped in, and Providence will try and bring it out. No icing called as the puck was dumped all the way down. No West controlling the puck behind the net. Plays it forward, bodied into off the boards. Hallam will control it behind the net though. Moldenhauer will get it on the side and brings it out to Hughes, who leads the rush. Hughes tries to get past the defense. Fighting, can maintain the puck. Casey walks in all alone, backhander, and the puck could not get a shot off as the puck was poked away. But Casey was wide open. He just walked right in front to Svedbak. Crowd wants a call there as Providence with a little check on the back. No call. Michigan will regroup it to Moldenhauer. At the red line, plays it in front. No receiver there, and we will reset again, this time with the Friars. Playing it back behind their zone, and they will simply push it into Michigan's offensive zone where they will regroup. Will body Fantilli is brought down, no call. Now there is a call. Yep, there was a delayed call, and Michigan will begin their first power play. Fantilli was brought down. Brady Berard going to the box.
Yeah, same kind of theme there that we saw in those first early couple minutes there. Kind of long passes. Wolverines are doing better now controlling the middle zone, but Riley Duran on Providence should be a threat in this game. He's been pushing the zone. He has 2 of the 4 shots for the Friars as of this moment.
Michigan will get their first power play of the new season. It's going to be Casey at the point, to Moldenhauer at the boards. Into the slot, it's Hughes. Back to McGroarty at the dot. Plays it to the goal line. McGroarty back. Tries across ice. Casey at the point. Fires deflected by Hughes and wide. McGroarty will maintain. Michigan with some early pressure here on this power play. McGroarty will play behind the net. Back to McGroarty, up to the point. Casey walks in, one-timer, fires it wide again. Michigan getting those shots, but they're just missing the net here early. Noah West will settle the puck down behind for Casey, who plays it, and Michigan will reset here on this power play. Casey will dump it back to Gavin Brindley. Brindley tried to dump it in, but the puck hit a weird angle off the glass. Right to Brindley in front, who got a shot off. It looks like a penalty is going to be called here as well, and Michigan might be getting a 5-on-3 opportunity here early. Poisson called for the slash, and we got a 5-on-3 here, Eddie, early, midway through the first period.
Yeah, see if the patience of the Wolverines here can pay off. Their discipline on that power play there was very good. No fighting back on that weird stanchion play, and looking forward to trying to get a point on the board here.
Yep, took advantage of a weird carom off the glass right into the slot. Nasr loses the faceoff, and the puck is cleared down the ice right towards Noah West, who's forced to settle it in his crease, and he'll hold it for the captain, Truscott, who will play it out and begin the rush up. plays it out to Hallam on the left wing. Battle for in the boards. Kicked out, and good job by the defender, Needham, kicking the puck down the ice. 40 seconds remain on the 5-on-3 advantage for the Michigan Wolverines. As Nasr plays it out to Hallam, who circles back and sends it to the point. Marshall Warren settles it to Truscott. Back to Hallam behind the goal, looking for Marshall Warren near the dot. Truscott at the point will try to get a little tic-tac-toe, almost well defended by the Friars. It's poked away. Marshall Warren forced to recover it. Hallam gets it back. Truscott in the slot. Back to Warren. Warren will fire in front, and the puck is loose. Warren is a little pass, a shot pass. As the first power play ended, and here comes Bernard on the breakaway, and he fanned on the shot, but Providence with some pressure, shorthanded, fires a shot just wide of Noah West.
Good
that was Richard there.
Good block by the captain there on that push.
Saving a potential shorthanded opportunity. TJ Hughes battles for in the corner. He gets it back, plays it out to Brinley. Brinley to Seamus Casey at the point. Seamus Casey walks in, tried to backhand it in. Gavin Brinley recovers it. Right at the dot is McGordy. McGordy cross ice to Seamus Casey, who couldn't play it. Brinley recovers it as he is brought down, and here come the Friars on a little 2-on-1 rush. McGordy recovers, and the Friars' of shorthanded shot is saved by Noah West as a penalty expires. So Michigan unable to capitalize on an early 5-on-3 power play. Puck dumped into the corner. Michigan still with possession. Plays it in front with Hughes, looking for McGordy, couldn't find him. But here comes on a breakaway for the Wolverines. Scores! Josh Ernest, his first career goal for the Wolverines, and Michigan leads 1-0.
Great play there by Rugger McGrody there. He was almost caught offsides there when that puck was going back in the zone. He kind of faked him out, left it there for the young man to get his first goal as a Wolverine here.
Yeah, that's career goal number 11 for Josh Ernest, but first in the white sweaters with the Block M. So Michigan getting the early lead. It's 1-0. Getting the crowd going here, the children of Yost. Taunting the goaltender after he gave up the goal. Scheifsky fighting for it on the faceoff dot, but will not win the faceoff. It'll be taken by Providence. Adams dumps it in. Estapa tries to play, but he's boarded off. And Providence with a little bit of pressure here. To the point, fires a shot, deflected maybe, but it was saved by Norwest either way. Ernestie's hit hard. Whistle blows. Looks like a hooking is going to be called. We'll see who it's on. Estapa going to the box. So as we get the first little mid-period break, the Friars will come out of it on the power play. 8:40 to go here in period number 1, with the Wolverines up 1-0, and they're about to get their first penalty kill of the season. And Eddie, a fast-paced, a little sloppy first 11 minutes plus. What are your initial thoughts there so far, though?
Yeah, this team looks good. Despite all the changes that they've had in position players over this past offseason, they look great. I mean, you still have the same kind of fire when you're pushing the zone, and defense looks to be locked down. A lot of block shots early on. Just a rare mistake from Estapa there where he just got caught a little bit behind the defender with a hook. But if they can limit these penalty minutes and keep this pressure on the Friar defense, they'll have a good game in hand.
Yeah, definitely. But Michigan will be forced to go on to the penalty kill. They were penalized a lot last year, and they'll be back at it again today. They were perfect in the penalty kill in their exhibition against Simon Fraser last weekend. Look to keep that success going here against the Friars, who will begin get their first power play of the season. And Duran will be the one taking the opening face-off. Duran won the face-off, plays it to the point. Back to the dot. Providence is trying to set up their cross ice pass into the slot. One-timer, it's blocked in front and cleared, but not all the way as it hit. As it hit Cries at the blue line. Providence will keep it in the zone. Battle for in the corner. Plays it out to the points. Cries again. He'll walk in, fire deflected in front. They score.
Good deflection there by the assistant captain, number 12, Poison there.
Yep, Poison deflected the shot in front. And 30 seconds into the power play, this game is tied at 1.
Yeah. Not much for the veteran goalie there, Noah West, to do for the Maize and Blue. Completely sitting on the other side of the net, got redirected off a stick about 5 feet in front of the goal.
A good hand-eye coordination by Poisson from Vancouver, BC, played at Prince George in the BCHL, and he gets career goal number 26 in his 99th career game. So Providence getting the momentum, or stopping the Wolverines' momentum after they just scored. And Tyler Duke, the Buckeye, joining his brother here at Michigan, plays it out, but he turns the puck over, and Providence will reset it in their defensive zone. Here come the Friars. They've been putting low pressure. Well defended there by Moldenhauer. He's looked good early here. Offsides called, as TJ Hughes made a nice move, but just a little bit early crossing the blue line. So we'll have a face-off back in the neutral zone.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Nick Moldenhauser early on here. He seems to be controlling the puck a lot for a right-wing brand new guy. He seems to be kind of pacing this offense out going into the zone.
And we see him on the power play as well. Face-off one there, but Providence will take it right away, and another offsides.
Yeah, kind of stick caught between the legs there for number 19, Tanner Adams. Just got the offsides call for the Friars there.
So we'll switch dots that we do the face-off on, right in front of the Wolverine bench. Gamache taking the draw Needham, taking the draw. He tumbles to the ground, and the puck just underneath him. It's jostled out, and Michigan will be able to bring it out. Stephen Holtz will dump it in, rings it around the boards, trying to get it is LaPointe, but Providence will recover well, but not completely, as Stephen Holtz will get it, but he turns it over for Needham. Line change, though, and Michigan will recover and reset with Luca Fantilli plays it in front to McGordy as he tried to bring it into the zone. Turnover back and forth. Michigan just going to reset it again. Stephen Holtz sitting behind Noah West, settling things down, getting things reset. Nasr, who played it out, but he did not maintain possession. We'll do it again. Michigan not able to start the offensive attack. Providence doing a good job here, as they just keep clearing it down, and Michigan just trying to get their offense going. Dumping the puck in, but Providence will recover. Neither team has really been able to establish much since that goal by Poisson on the power play. You're going to see the Wolverines goal scorer circled around his own net. And Marshall Warren plays it out to Ernesti. Ernesti tried to get it to Nasr, but it was behind him off his stick. And here comes Providence, 3-on-3. Nice move made. Providence tried to get into the slot, loose in front. Truscott will recover and send it out for the Michigan. Nasr crosses the blue line, and he will dump it in around Svedbach. Providence will bring up themselves now. 5:30 to go here in the opening frame of the 2023-24 regular season. Chaifsky hit off the puck, but he gets it right back. and he will dump it in and tries to get as a hit in the boards, and puck fought for in the corner. Seamus Casey, puck rung around, and not much going for either side, just trying to establish. Gavin Brindley making a nice move to maintain the puck, and he'll get it to Seamus Casey, who crosses the blue line to the red dot. Tried to play in front, loose in front. Michigan retains, and the puck is fired by Brindley, and it's blocked in front. Can Michigan establish something here? Tyler Duke fires, it's wide. Loose in the slot, and cleared away. Providence on a one-on-one. Holt forces him out of the dot. Puck play out behind. Whistle blows. I think maybe an inadvertent whistle or something. He must have thought Noah West froze it. Unless we'll have a face-off in the Michigan defensive zone. Shots 8-7 in favor of the Wolverines, but not much these last few minutes since the goal. Just a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, the Wolverines' first line there was looking a little sloppy. They've definitely stepped up in the last couple shifts here to keep that pressure in the offensive zone.
Yoder on the draw against Estapa here in the defensive zone. It looks like Estapa warned, but he will win the faceoff to Marshall Warren, who will play right in front of Noah West and skates it out. Setting things up to LaPointe in front, rung around the boards, and it's Keenan Draper fighting for it. With multiple Friars loose in front, nobody getting able to get a handle of it. Providence will be able to, and they will dump it in near the red line. Nothing doing there, and Marshall Warren will reset. The captain at Boston College, graduate transfer here to Michigan, a lot of experience added to that D-line for the Wolverines. Providence will clear across the ice, trying to get something going. Puck loose right at the blue line right in front of us, and Tyler Duke will bring it in. Fires a glove shot. Easy save. So sped back.
Good offensive zone. They only crossed the red line once there. We're looking at Marshall Warren here to be a real leader for the team. One of the guys who kind of brings a swagger in over from Boston College. Wears the clear bubble instead of the cage, but four-year guy there. He's definitely coming in to fire up this defensive and offensive line both ways.
Yep, he was a captain there. That leadership really helping as Michigan lost a couple key contributors from last season. Wolverines win the faceoff. It's Casey at the point to Moldenhauer, who tried to play behind the net at the red line. Fought for Jocelyn. Moldenhauer gets it in front, fires a shot, and Svedbach makes the pad save. A little more extracurricular there. TJ Hughes got a good pass in front. Svedbach made a good pad save, keeping the game leveled at 1.
Svedbach has been their guy from the last season as well. He's been a solid goalie. .909 save percentage, but doesn't really show out here on the ice. He definitely has put in the time, and the team trusts him within the bars there.
He's looked pretty good early, not giving up many rebounds here to give up the one goal. As Providence tries to play it out, but Tyler Duke will fight for it, but Providence will maintain. Seamus Casey does recover it, and Michigan tried to get out, hit the skate of Hallam, and turned it over. Providence will dump it in, and they will try and set up an offensive possession. Big hit, Tyler Duke, and big hit by Berard. Michigan will get the puck back, and they're bringing it up the ice, dumps it in, trying to find Nasr, misses him. Game has definitely upped the ante physically. Seeing a couple more hits on either side. Hallam will skate right across the block M. Warren is then crushed there. And another big hit. We're really seeing the physicality on both sides. Providence especially. They've had a couple massive hits here these last minute or two. As the puck goes off sides. As Providence tried to bring it in.
Scrappy gameplay here. A little bit of knee-on-knee contact there, looking for the call from Warren after his second hit mid-ice there, but no calls. Referees are letting them play a little bit out here, and especially after those early penalties with no real results. I like the calls by the refs so far.
And letting them play a little bit here. Face off at center ice. Won by the Friars. Puck dumped in. Truscott will chase it. He gets boarded up. Providence will maintain. But here come the Wolverines. It's TJ Hughes to Moldenhauer on the wing. Tries to get it. Hughes in front. Moldenhauer in the slot. Backhander in the net. Dislodged. Michigan had a really good chance. I didn't see who dislodged it as the.
Honestly shocked that wasn't a penalty. It looked like the goalie's back leg was kicking off the net. Could have been a defenseman there that slid backwards in.
Oh, it looked like Svedbach, as he was pushing across the crease, knocks the net off its moorings. Put on now, but.
Good no call there for the Friars. Got a lucky break there without the delayed game penalty.
Yeah, Michigan had a little chance there, but now they'll get a face-off. The Wolverines do in the offensive zone. Face-off won by Scheifsky and plays it out to the point. Rings it around to McGorty behind the net. McGorty fighting for, tries to play out. Casey gets it in the slot, walks forced to the dot, and plays it behind the net. Seamus Casey holding it. Cross ice pass, McGorty, back to Casey, fires it at the point, deflected wide, over the net, top of the glass. Michigan maintains possession though, keeping the forecheck up here on this pen, and looks like a penalty coming as he put the puck in the net. Scheifsky shot the puck, but it was right after a tripping call, so he shot it in the goal, and Providence is taking exception to that. The Friars will get a power play. I did not see who tripped the Friar, but definitely a Friar got tripped. If Seamus Casey's going to get 2 minutes for tripping, but Scheifsky fired the puck right after into the net. Providence didn't like it, and the Friars will get power play number 2 on the evening.
Yeah, a little bit of a late whistle there, but these Friars are dangerous on this offensive power play here. Looking back at last season, especially under Lehman, it's been a offensive struggle of theirs normally, but power plays have been their strong spot.
Michigan does win the defensive zone faceoff. Marshall Warren gets it, but Providence will get it, and they will settle it down. Kifuk plays it out to the point. Walks in, one-timer by Duran. It's saved by Noah West. Providence maintain the pressure, tussle forward between multiple players, and it's ringed around the ice to Kifuk. Kifuk lost handle of the puck, the lone Michigander on the Providence Friars team from Macomb. Here he has the puck, trying to look for a man. Gets after Kreis, who will fire it. Duran made a move, and he's walked right in on Noah West, who makes a great save. Puck is still loose, and it somehow stayed out, and Michigan was able to clear it. A good opportunity there for Providence. Noah West holding the fort there. We are 43 seconds to go here in the period. Power play lasting a little longer than that. 54 seconds to go in that. On the Seamus Casey trip, here comes the Friars moving in with some pace. But well defended by Michigan, forcing out of the zone. And turnover, Brindley in on a breakaway. Gavin Brindley in, fires! And saved by Svedbach. Gavin Brindley getting the steal, shorthanded, and had a great opportunity. But a good save made by the Swedish netbinder.
Yeah, strong shot there from one of the leaders on this team, Gavin Brindley. I mean, last year he had 38 points for this team. He was looking to create another series where he can start going on that same run, if not even better this year.
Yeah, drafted by the Columbus Blue Jackets in the second round. Had a very cool embrace with Adam Fantilli, who was also drafted there. Brindley back here. Providence will win the faceoff, though, in their defensive zone. But Draper making them earn it here, killing some precious time on the penalty kill. But Providence will be able to take it out. We're at 10 seconds to go here in the opening frame. And a trip. I don't see any arms up, though. Poisson tried to get it into the slot. Keenan Draper will clear it away, kill the last half second, and the first period comes to a close. Tie game, 1-1. Shots 11-10 in favor of the Wolverines. Providence will have 15 seconds of power play when we return here. That was a fun first period, Eddie. Chances on both sides. A little sloppy play, but that's something you expect in the opening game of the season for the Wolverines. And in a battle of two ranked teams, non-conference action, can't ask for a whole lot more there.
No, looks like game stats here a little relatively even here. Shots 11-10 favoring Michigan with some face-off percentage over on Michigan's side, 52%. Penalty minutes stayed even at 4 aside, with blocks favoring the Friars here at 5-1. But I was really impressed. At Michigan, some of the new guys, Draper especially, Warren, they all stepped up incredibly. You could see they had the fire that some of these guys are missing from losing some of our star key role players from last year. But Draper, especially on that power play for the Friars there, he was in the offensive zone and he was pushing that puck, trying to kill as much time to get to the end of that first period there. But on the Friars side, their offensive line looks strong. They've never had in the past a strong offensive line. They have a tough division, the Big East, with Northeastern and Boston University there, where if they keep up this offensive push past this series with Michigan into their division, they could go far this year.
Yeah, they only averaged 2.8 goals per game last season. On pace for 3 today, as they got 1 in the first. Yeah, you mentioned Keenan Draper. He got action last year. He didn't play. He played in 23 games last year, had 1 goal on the season. The son of Chris Draper, Red Wings legend, and Keenan also drafted by the Wings.
A little bit of following his father's footsteps there. Hometown kid. I would like to see him take a big role on this team, especially with the losses of some of the past. He was only a freshman last year, so accountable and put up decent stats on the defensive side. Not so much on the offensive side for a right wing, but still enough to get drafted by the Red Wings there, follow in the dad's footsteps. But he could definitely move up from a third-line position here moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. And one question going into this season is Michigan's goaltending. Obviously, Eric Portillo, the staple in the net for the Wolverines the past 2 seasons. Strauss-Mann before him. So Michigan was really consistent between the pipes. But during the summer, Brandon Naruto, he said, he honestly doesn't know who's going to start the season, whether it's going to be Jake Barczewski, the transfer from Canisius, or Noah West, who got to start here today. We saw both of them in the exhibition last week. They each split the game about 50-50. But Noah West, he's looked pretty sharp here early. 10 shots faced, giving up the 1 goal on deflection. But what's your take on that goalie situation? How do you expect? Do you expect Barczewski to start tomorrow, or Michigan just to feel it out with a tandem goalie, or just ride the hot hand as the season progresses?
Yeah, I think the nod here is to give the veteran the start for the season opener. I don't know if he'll be the guy. He kind of was always overshadowed by Portillo a little bit in the past couple years, but I like the start here for him this week. If he stays hot, gets a good win here, he could definitely put up a fight with Barczewski, but Barczewski is definitely the more talented player, just given stats, 4-year starter over at his previous school. But moving forward, I'd like to see a share between those two. We kind of got into the Portillo mix there and kind of just relied on one goaltender. If we could take what Noah West learned from Portillo and kind of pass that on to also Barczewski, what he took from other schools, and see a back and forth, maybe give a little rest to each guy. And we also have Albano on the bench, who we haven't seen any action from yet, but it'd be interesting to see a couple of those exhibitions coming up or lower non-division games, see if he can get a start or at least a relief in there.
Yeah, and you mentioned Barczewski. He's got the resume. He's played in 100 NCAA games. He's the active leader in the NCAA in saves and second most in games played and wins. So he has the resume. He has the experience playing at Canisius. And he was first team out conference last year. They made the tournament last year. So he definitely has the experience. And Noah West, like you mentioned, he played a few games last year in relief for Eric Portillo. A couple series last season. So I'm interested to see how that will play out as the season goes on. But for now, it's West in net for the Wolverines.
Yeah, Interesting question. I don't know what you expect from this Michigan team this year, but what would be an expectation? Where do you want to see them end up? I know we had the solid run last year into the Frozen Four, lost against Quinnipiac, but where is your expectation for the Wolverines this year?
Now, Michigan, they lost their top scorers, Adam Fantilli, obviously, Mackie Samaskevich, Luke Hughes. So like they've lost the pieces, but they've brought back a lot as well. They've brought back the third most production from last season. And I expect Michigan, I expect the team themselves to have high expectations. And I think the Frozen Four, once again, is a benchmark to try and make it back there and try to get over the hump. You made it the past 2 years, losing the last two in the semifinal this year to Denver in overtime 2 years ago, and then to the eventual champions last year. But I think if you're the Wolverines, you got a nice mix of veterans, some new guys, the experience from last year, from that tournament. I do expect them to be playing with obviously it's early, it's game one, but with the end goal in mind of winning a Big Ten championship and playing in Minneapolis at the end of the year, or in St. Paul at the end of the year in the Frozen Four.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a little bit of a chip on the shoulder team. They got to kind of mesh with these new guys, take some old experience, especially the guys that were kind of have to act as leaders and have had the experience of a Frozen Four in the past. But I know Naruto has said in some press conferences in the past, it's kind of Frozen Four or bust for this team. You got a lot of draft picks, high draft picks as well. Providence over here has mostly 3rd to 5th rounders, when we're talking about 1st to 5th rounders throughout our entire roster. So I'd love to see them do something like that. The addition of Tyler Duke from the Buckeyes as a grad transfer, that's huge. Chemistry-wise with Dylan on the team as well. I know personally those guys have been around all summer. They've been building the chemistry, so I'd love to see this team make a far run, and I know we would love to call some games if
It'd
they
be
made
fun
a
to head
far
out
run.
there, yep. But yeah, I agree. You mentioned that Michigan has 10 players who have been drafted on their roster currently. They have the talent is still there, and Brandon Naruto, this is his first season as a head coach without the interim title. He got the full-time gig before the NCAA tournament last season, so he doesn't have to worry about that. He can focus on building this program back to bring some more banners up. It's been a while since the national championship banner ceremony has happened here at Yost. And then for Providence, like, they played, they finished, I believe 7th last year in the Hockey East, but 2 overtime wins in the tournament. Before losing to BU in the semifinal, they also have a lot to prove. And they have they're the 18th ranked team in the country. So
yeah, they had a solid team last year. I remember watching their game one of the late nights when they went up against Denver and brought them to overtime with an unfortunate 3-2 loss. But the fact that they put up some of those numbers, they're in a very tough division when it comes to hockey, and they look like they can fight. They're holding their own against number 5 Michigan here, and being 18th, I think they should be ranked higher. They come from a tough division. They have players. Their coach Lehman, I mean, he went out to the grad transfer portal and found those students that could be leaders on this team, and they look like a very solid team. Both of their goaltenders look like they have starts in their old career, and they can definitely go far. I think it's another team that you should look out for. Could be a top 10 team by the end of the year.
Yeah, you mentioned Coach Lehman, Nate Lehman. This is his 13th season with the Friars, and he's had a lot of success here, including the 2011 Coach of the Year. He brought Providence their only national championship in 2015. He's got 241 wins in 13 seasons with this program, so a lot of experience behind the bench for them, and it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, it's early in the season; things will change as we progress through. But a nice little glimpse of what's to come with these Friars here in this opening weekend.
Yeah, a little outlook for this period for Michigan. I feel like they need to bring together the defense a little bit, stop turning the puck over in that mid-ice offensive zone, almost in that blue line area. If they can get that together, get a couple more shots actually hitting the goal instead of the back glass here, they could definitely make a move in this period. They definitely got the speed on the Friars here. They get those big breakouts, and it seems to be doing well for them. So Friars, I think the key is to keep that offensive push alive. They're not going to win this game without shots on goal, and their defense is solid enough where if they can get a pass up into the open ice, they can definitely take off and most likely beat around Noah West or get another lucky deflection like the first goal.
Yeah, you're right. And they will come out with 15 seconds of power play. Not too much time coming out of the break, but they have a clean ice. See if they can get something quickly done with Seamus Casey starting the period in the box for tripping. Michigan did take a lot of penalties last year. That was one of their things. They were in the box a lot, and they've already taken 2 today, and they gave up a power play goal in the opening frame. So that's definitely something that you want to clean up as the season goes on, and plagued them quite a bit last season. And
yeah, I believe Michigan, what saved them last year is they would give up a penalty and then they would draw a penalty, and from there they usually got a shot on net or a goal from that, and they kind of saved them in the long run. But if they can keep that up, I don't mind them having high penalty minutes. It's just when they get into these Big Ten games where you're facing most likely the top 5 teams in the nation outside of BU and Northeastern, you got to be cleaning the game up. But again, first game of the season, don't mind seeing the penalty minutes. You just got to capitalize on the power plays here.
yeah, exactly. And you're right, Michigan did draw a lot of penalties as well, and they had a solid power play. They had 5-on-3 here in the first period. They could not take advantage of it, as we're just about set to get ready here in period number 2. And what's been a fun opening night here for the Wolverines and Friars. They're showing the replay of Irnesi's goal. Made a nice move, walked right into the slot and fired it past the netbinder Svedbach. And as the Wolverines as both teams return to the ice, getting ready to start period number 2.
Definitely a strong look I would like to see from the Wolverines here, especially after that 15-second penalty burn is off. I'd like to see them come out, push that offensive zone, especially because it's right in front of us now. We can get the accurate call, but
we do have the giant pillar right in my blind spot.
Yeah, so that's all right. Hopefully the Friars stay in this defensive zone all game. We can see more of them, but Michigan needs to be strong out of the gate here. Set a tone. You don't want to bring this into the third period with more of a close game than we want here.
Yeah, Providence has a very good record under Coach Lehman when they're winning after 2. 90% win percentage when leading after 2. So you definitely do not want to go into the third trailing against this Friars hockey club. If you're just getting ready for the face-off to start, Scheifsky will take it. And we are underway here in period number 2. Michigan wins the draw. Truscott will clear it. And Svedbach will settle it for the Friars with 7 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Providence will bring it in, though. Fires a shot and misses past Noah West. Seamus Casey returning from the box and plays the puck immediately. Brindley fanned on it, tried to get it in. Michigan will settle down and reset. Truscott will play it out. McGrory will dump it in. Scheifsky will chase it back behind the net. Gavin Brindley lays a hit. You did see the physicality as McGrory walks in, fires easy glove save by Svedbach. That's a simple save. A quick wrister, no one in front. Svedbach made it look easy with the quick glove.
Yeah, you mentioned the physicality there. That's something that Michigan isn't really known for, but once you get deep in that corner, they run a lot of these dump the puck into the corner, kind of chase after. They will show their physical side on these natures.
Nasr will take the faceoff for the Wolverines, and he will win it. And walking in, Hallam will fire a shot wide of Svedbach. Nasr will play it back. Loose in front. Michigan can't control it, and the Friars will dump it away and chase. And here they come. It's Kifuk. Makes Tyler Dukes stumble a little bit, and a fire a one-timer shot. Save made by Noah West, and we've seen it a couple of times, Eddie, after the whistle, a little extracurricular in front of that goal.
Yeah, and it seems to be a lot of Friar action there. Michigan just seems to kind of do the retaliation back there, but taking the grad student transfer there, Tyler Duke, kind of showing him welcome to Wolverine hockey here. We're not going to make you too pleasant for you, but they've definitely done well protecting Noah West over in goal there.
He will now face a face-off on his right here in the defensive zone. They will win the face-off, the Wolverines do, but Providence gets the puck right back, trying to control it. It's jostled forward between Luca Fantilli, who's brought down the ice. Providence turns it over. Stoppa will clear it down, but can't get it out all the way. Hits off the glass a little strangely. We've seen that a couple times here on this end of the ice, the far side to our right. Providence maintains it behind Noah West, tries a wraparound chance, but it goes breakage wide. Loose stick, a little broken stick. Can't tell whose stick broke, but Providence will maintain the puck off the boards. Michigan fans on the shot, and the puck is turned over. Fires a shot wide. Berard had a wide open look in the slot after a fanned pass, but he missed it high and wide. And Providence will reset it right at the red line and dump it in to complete the change. Noah West settles it down behind the goal. Another fanned puck, and Providence will try and take advantage here. Fires a shot, save made, maybe blocked in front. And Michigan will try and bring it out. LaPointe will dump it in. Draper will chase, finishes his check, and Chris will bring it up for the Friars. Trying to make some moves as Needham, assistant captain for the Friars. LaPointe will settle it though, and brings it out to Stoppa. The Stoppa will cross the blue line, takes a check by Chris, and Providence will recover, and ooh, big hit there. And here comes the Friars, still 2-on-2, dumps it in. Chasing it is Adams in the corner. Kelly will dump it in for Providence, plays it to the point. Michigan will settle down. Long pass looking for Draper, missed it past him, and it trickles all the way down the ice. McGroarty almost forced a turnover. All the way down, Tyler Duke plays it to Casey, but Michigan trying to settle it behind their own goal. McGroarty couldn't play it off the glass, and Providence will get it back, deflected in front, loose. Providence controlled it behind the net. One-timer attempt is defended away, and here come the Wolverines on the rush. It's a 3-on-2. McGroarty in. McGroarty tried to bring the pass, and it bounces wide. Scheifsky will turn it over. He'll just pass it into the slot. No one was there for the Wolverines. Here comes Providence trying to make something happen. Poisson, the goal scorer for Providence, turns it over, and here comes Michigan. Fires a shot, save made by Svedbach. A little more action here for both sides. Stephen Holtz will settle it. A little physicality behind the play. Michigan will simply dump it in. Offsides is called. And we'll reset.
Good run there by the Wolverines and the Friars. A lot of panic in between the mid zone there, but settled down in offensive zone shots by both sides, and it looks like Michigan just kind of got caught off sides there by Rutger McGroarty, but not bad push there, and hopefully they can get it back in the zone, get a couple more shots off.
Face off in the neutral zone in front of the Wolverine bench. Nasr will win it for Michigan. Stephen Holtz will ring it around, dumps it in. A little too hard though. Michigan forced a retreat. Puck right below us here. Battle between Duran and Hallam. Hallam's brought down. Puck will be reset. Luca Fantilli plays it back. Hallam near the block M in the center ice will dump it in, chases it himself. Nearly forced it back. Nasr chasing as well, but Providence will clear it away, and Dern will chase it off the glass. Dern fighting with Truscott, well defended by Truscott, putting him down. Noah West will glove it, but he will continue to play it. Nasr coming in, crosses the blue line in, fires a shot deflected by a stick and wide. Dylan Duke plays it back to Truscott. Truscott fanned on a pass attempt and it's turned over, and here come the Friars, trying to take advantage of a change. Offsides, though. Providence had a 3-on-2 for a moment as Michigan was changing, but they were offsides, and just under 5 into the second period, stays 1-1.
Yeah, and it could be from our vantage point, but Jacob Trescott, captain, looks a little frantic out there. Some of the passes don't seem to be on point here. He's kind of got to settle in this first game, give it a good run for this last period and a half here.
Face-off won by the Wolverines. High dump into the slot. Moldenhauer, the freshman, and Dylan Duke gets it. Moldenhauer tries to play in the slot to TJ Hughes. Michigan maintains control though, rung around to Dylan Duke. Duke on the boards, trying to control it, pressured well by Providence, and Providence forces a turnover, and Adams will bring it up for the Friars. Looking into the slot, backhander by Providence is shot wide. Good opportunity there. Engelbert controlling near the dot. He'll play behind to Tanner Adams. Adams turned it over though, but it's turned right back to Providence. TJ Hughes will settle it, bring it around behind to Tyler Duke, who will play it out, crosses the blue line and red line, and dumps it in. TJ Hughes chasing into the corner, fighting for it. Can't get it. Neither team can get it, and the puck will slowly roll out of the Michigan offensive zone. LaPointe will settle it down to Keenan Draper, who just misplayed the puck. He stopped it and misplayed it. Puck dumped in. Noah West behind, pressured there by Providence, and a little back and forth. Couple getting sloppy again here. Neither team really able to establish, but Michigan's defense able to settle the puck down and try to start a rush here. Luca Fantilli onside, brings it out, settles it down, tries to bring it around behind Svadbach. Big hit as Holt will fire a shot for the point save. Loose in front. Keenan Draper misfires, fanned on the shot. We've seen that quite a bit here in this first game. Some fan shots. Getting used to ice surface. Noah West forced to play, but they're pressuring him once again. Providence, Stephen Holtz to Luca Fantilli. Fantilli tried to get to McGroarty, misplayed to Draper, who's been a little loose with the puck here in this second period. Battle for it at the boards. Keenan Draper will get it back though and plays it forward. Tried to get to McGroarty a little long, and Providence will get it. Poisson, the goal scorer, will settle down, but he turns it over. McGroarty with a good stick. McGroarty tries to cross the blue line, hit as he does, and Michigan turns it back over to Providence, who will try and bring it up. Dumped in. Noah West settled down. We're seeing him being aggressive at playing pucks behind the net, similar to Portillo last season. Gavin Brindley with a good poke check and a steal. Brindley behind the net. Can't get around, but he's still fighting for it. Putting good pressure on this Friars D, but the Friars do come out with it. Referee hit hard. But here come the Wolverines. Dumped in. Another big hit. Duran will try and settle it as tries a long skip pass across, but it's going to miss everyone, and icing is called.
Long pushes here without a whistle. Got to be tiring for those guys out there, but Michigan has to step up a little bit. They're trying to play the physical game where they're a little undersized in compared to the Friars. Friars' average height is about 6'2", 6'3" out here, with their tallest guy being 6'8". They can't really play that game deep down in the corner as they would with some other Big Ten opponents here, but if they can definitely get the physical side out of it, keep that energy up, and get some shots off.
I think they can take advantage with the icing, settle down, and get a good offensive possession. Nasr in the dot for the Wolverines. Does not win the faceoff. It is one nearly held in, but Providence will take it. And they got a little two-on-one rush into Duran. What a save made by Noah West, hugging it, and the puck is in. Duran got the feed in front in the slot. He kind of shot it in on West, who was sliding over to his left, and the puck somehow snuck in. I need to see a replay on that. I don't know how that went in, Eddie.
I think it caught underneath his pad here, and he was sliding to the right, and it just kept going underneath him.
Yeah, it looks like it was in the 5-hole, and then he kind of just slid in the net, but Providence gets their first lead of the year. Here's a view from above. Oh, and Jeff just sneaks in.
Sneaks in. Unfortunate break there for West. Hard when the defense didn't get back on time, giving him that 2-on-1 situation.
Yeah, Providence taking advantage of a 2-on-1, and Duran's going to get credit for that goal, his first of the season. A little extracurricular on the draw. Stapa not happy with Yaroslav Hilimash at the dot, so the referee gives him a little talking to before restarting play. 11:47 to go in the second period with the Friars leading for the first time, really taking the crowd out of this game. Michigan needs to find an answer. LaPointe will chase the puck in the corner, but Providence will get it cleared all the way down. This will be icing if Michigan can beat it, but good effort by the Friars. They beat out the icing. Tyler Duke could not get across the line in time. And now the puck is battled for in the corner behind Noah West, but Michigan will get it out and try to start a rush here. It's a Stapa down into the slot, tries to get it loose in front, into the corner. LaPointe battled for, but the Friars will poke check. Here comes Nasr, walks in. Oh, fanned on the shot, puck slipped off his stick. Stapa will ring it around. Nasr behind the back of the net, but Earson to Nasr. To the point. Holtz plays it back to Ernest and Hallam behind the net. Hallam fighting for it, gets down. Providence ends up winning that quick battle, but Michigan will get it up. It's Luca Fantilli at the red line. He'll cross into the offensive zone. Drop pass to Nazar. Back to Fantilli. Tried to get it one-timer to Ernest. Net dislodges. Good chance there. Fantilli crossing right into the slot for Ernest. Just couldn't get the shot off. Net dislodged, and we'll have a face-off back in the Providence defensive zone.
Spevek there, second time pushing off the net, went an offensive push by the Wolverines here. Either those posts are a little loose tonight, or he's just a big fella trying to slide all the way from one side to the other.
He's listed at 6'4", 210. The Michigan, can they take advantage of this as Hughes will take the draw for the Wolverines? Hughes will win the draw. Warren back to Hughes. And the puck is cleared down the ice. It's going to be icing if Michigan can get down. Truscott will chase it down, and they will get the icing. So they'll get another chance to get things going here offensively, trailing for the first time this season.
I don't hate the patience they showed off that face-off, kind of trying to set up the pass, not looking as frantic here. Warren definitely leading from the blue line back here. But if they can get another face-off win here and try to set that up where they get a shot down low, that would be ideal for the Wolverines. TJ
Hughes, a good face-off man, and he's got Truscott and Warren behind him on the defense right now for Michigan. Moldenhauer and Dylan Duke on the ice on the forwards. Face-off one again. Warren will fire a shot. Pad save by Svedbach right into the slot. Providence will settle down. Michigan getting the one chance saved, and the puck cleared away. Battle for Warren with Engelbert in the Providence offensive zone. Warren wins the battle, and Michigan will regain the puck and try to restart something here offensively. TJ Hughes chasing the puck behind. Engelbach is hit from behind, turned it over quickly, but Providence gets it right back, and they're trying to get a rush started themselves. Puck will go all the way down. Whistle blows. We have an icing called against the Wolverines, so this puck is going to go all the way back to the Michigan zone.
I'd love to see the Wolverines here pushing the offensive zone, move away from the kind of dumping the puck into the corner. They never really take that strong up the middle play there.
There has been a lot of dumping the puck, and you're right.
Yeah, the normal Wolverine play there.
TJ Hughes, face-off down a little early. We'll redo the face-off in the Michigan defensive zone to Noah West's right. Face-off won by the Friars. Fires a wrist shot just wide of West. Jabbed at and fought for, and the puck ends up behind the net. TJ Hughes will settle it down, turned it over though, but good recovery to get it back, and Michigan will be able to take the puck up. It's Moldenhauer bringing it past the into the Michigan zone. Looks like he was offside. Play continues. Tyler Duke fires. Pad save. Svedbach keeps it in the zone, though. Brindley behind the net, trying to space it out. TJ Hughes. Find one-timers. Duke, and it just misses wide. Seamus Casey on the board, but he turns the puck over. And a good chance there for Michigan, even though it looked like the possession started offsides, but no call, and doesn't matter anymore as the puck is reset. Turned over, though. Here come the Friars. They don't have numbers, and they will simply dump it in, and Stephen Holtz will settle things down behind Noah West and start the rush. Here comes Luca Fantilli, bringing up in the middle of the ice, surrounded by Friars, and he turns the puck over. Providence on the counterattack. Pushed away. Holtz forced him to the outside behind the net, and that's a really good defensive play by Stephen Holtz to get the puck back for the Wolverines. McGroarty will dump and chase. Providence will simply clear it back down. Icing will not be called. Luca Fantilli gets it to Truscott. Back to Fantilli. Plays out to McGroarty, who deflects it into the offensive zone. Wyshevsky fighting for it. Truscott, good job sliding on the boards to keep the puck in the zone. Tried to get it to the point, no one was there, and Michigan turns it over, and here come the Friars. Warren, good defensively, gets the puck right back for the Wolverines, but the puck is fought for, and Jackson Hallam loses the puck in his skates, and back to Providence, who settle it down. Puck deflects off the stick of Tanner Adams and into the Providence Friars bench, and we will get our mid-period stoppage to clean the ice, with the Providence Friars leading 2-1. Michigan up 15-13 in the shot department.
Talk a little bit about the pace here. It's more fast-paced than we were expecting out of Providence. They usually are slower pace, kind of work the offensive zone, get a look that they want rather than just push it into the offensive zone. But they're definitely giving Michigan a run for their money here. The clearance of the pucks across especially the middle of the ice, they seem to be working that blue line well with our defensemen up top as well. So great matchup here. I don't think a lot of people were expecting this much of a test on the opening night, but definitely something that Michigan has to fight back for and kind of take control of this game.
And it's a good test to have with the Friars hosting the Friars, and then because Michigan then next weekend they're in Cambridge and facing UMass, so a really nice tests in the early non-conference slate before the Buckeyes travel here for some Big Ten action. But those are two good series here, Providence and then at UMass, to get the season started, get this team just ready and jumping right into the season.
Yeah, good
to see matchups.
Good to see some Big East matchups here rather than some of the smaller non-conference opponents we've had in the past. Give us a little bit of working early on.
Michigan will win the faceoff. That was at center ice. Chase is Ernestine into the corner. Ernestine finishes his hit, but Providence maintains it. Truscott misplayed it and tried to get the poke. Providence couldn't get anything going. Michigan will bring it up. It's Jackson Hallam who's hit into the boards. Nicely defended away by Providence. Puck cleared all the way down the ice. Here comes Providence. They score! The puck was cleared from one end of the ice to the other. And the Friars respond quickly, and they doubled their lead. They cleared all the way up in a quick 2-on-2. And the one-timer.
Looks like maybe number 15 there for the Friars, Adam Valente.
It is.
Or Liam Valente there.
Valente gets the goal and really silencing this crowd. Michigan caught sleeping there defensively as the puck was cleared down the ice by Providence. Quick 2-on-2. Gets it past Noah West. And it's 3-1. Michigan wins the face-off off the draw. Settling down, trying to get something going. They really got to get a goal here, get the crowd back into it. They'll dump it in. LaPointe will chase after it. Michigan will win the puck, though. Tyler Duke at the corner. Fired a shot from the point. It was blocked in front. Keenan Draper, good job to battle the puck back. Tyler Duke forced all the way back to the Michigan zone. Michigan forced to reset, but they turn it over. Providence applying the pressure applying the forecheck here, trying to keep the puck in their offensive zone. Battle for it across the boards. Nobody has possession. There's sticks and skates trying to fight for the puck. We'll see the referee blows this play dead as the puck's just sitting in the corner. And we got 5 players fighting for it. The puck finally gets loose as Tyler Duke. He'll clear it forward. Keenan Draper will cross the line to Estapa. Estapa looking for LaPointe, who fires it just wide. Good look there, but the shot was just wide. Nobody knows where the puck is. I didn't either for a second. Finds it, though. It's on the board. Estapa battles for it. Tries to get it back. Set up something offensively. Puck just cleared away, though. Stephen Holtz chases after it. No icing. And Luca Fantilli plays it forward. Here come the Wolverines on the rush. It's Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer tries to make a move. Defended well by Chris. And the puck battled in the corner. Cleared away. Dylan Duke tried to get it, could not. And here come the Friars on a 3-on-2 the other way. Chris walks in, fires, and the shot is blocked. Fantilli took that hard. And slow to get up. That was TJ Hughes, who blocked that shot with his leg. Shot on the other end by Dylan Duke. Easy save by Svedbach.
Wolverines are not pushing the lower half of the offensive zone here. It seems to be they're taking shots a little too early, not letting plays develop, getting a little panicked here down 3-1. It'd be nice to see them push in, kind of do what the Friars have been doing and not waiting until, they're at the lower dots to take a point.
We'll see what they can do here with the offensive zone draw. It's going to be Scheifsky taking it for the Wolverines, and he wins it. Warren at the point. Warren to his mate Truscott, fires it wide, try to get maybe off the glass for a rebound. That did not work. And Providence quickly gets it out into the offensive zone themselves. Here comes Engelberg, who fired a backhander just wide. And the puck will be retreated back. Providence will have to reset in their zone. Chris plays it across, looking for Berard. Berard will dump it in. Save made by Noah West. And Littlemore, once again, a little extracurricular. Michigan protecting their netbinder.
Yeah, front of all those extracurriculars seems to be Warren down low. Just giving a little shove back after they run into the goaltender, keeping West honest down there and keeping him out of the mix.
And Truscott there, making sure that nobody gets in the crease there after Noah West made a simple save. Face-off won by the Friars. One-timer stick shatters in half. Really good opportunity. We got 2 parts of the stick loose in the Providence offensive zone. Michigan will get the puck, though, behind the net, and they'll try and settle down and start something. 4:24 to go here in the second period. Michigan turned it over, but they get it right back. Jackson Hallam will bring it up for the Wolverines. Crosses the red line, center ice. Dumped in Nazar back to Hallam. Hallam's hurt, though, grabbing his wrist. He's going to skate over to the bench. I don't know. I didn't see what happened there, but as an icing is called.
Yeah, looked like Hallam got a little bit of a high slash there on the wrist. No call by the referees there. Smart no call. He's down deep in the corner with a back turn, but definitely something to look out for. See if he returns quickly.
Yeah, I don't see where he is on the bench. I don't think he doesn't look like he intended to at all. At least that I can see.
No, looks like he's just going to shake that one off.
A little stinger there. Stoppa to get the draw, though, for the Wolverines here. Stoppa loses the draw. Cleared down the ice. Looks like another icing. We'll do it again.
Kind of uncharacteristic of the Friars here. They haven't done many icings in the first period and a half, and then this last 7 minutes here, they've been just throwing it down carelessly. So, see if that can bode well for the Wolverines. We got some strong defensive men that can get down there and face off guys like TJ Hughes to keep winning.
Hughes will take the face-off here for Michigan. Can they get something going offensively? Get some sets. Apply the pressure. Face-off won by Hughes. Point shot, glove save by Svedbach. Casey on the point shot. No trouble for Svedbach.
Smart shot there by Casey. Fire it through the lane of traffic, try to get a lucky bounce. Seems to be going the Friars' way, so maybe turn the luck around with that shot.
We'll do it again, though. Michigan trying to maintain some consistent pressure here in the Friars' zone, trailing by 2 as we near the end of the second period. Face-off draw, but Michigan had it for a second, but Providence ends up getting it, and they will control it. Michigan gets it right back, though, and Moldenhauer out to TJ Hughes, looking for Dylan Duke, but it was defended well. Providence will just dump it right back in. Stephen Holtz will chase behind the net. Luca Fantilli misplayed it, though, and Noah West forced to make a save up tight as Luca Fantilli turned it over right on the side of the crease. Providence keeping the pressure on, not letting Michigan get anything settled, get anything going. Fantilli was looking for Hughes, and that puck's turned over again. Here come the Friars on the rush, defended well by Holtz, keeping Noah West free from a shot opportunity. Holtz holds on the boards, tried to play it out to Dylan Duke. He couldn't, and Providence will pass it along the blue line. Friars get it pass in the slot. Body's loose, frozen by West. Captain Yoder was in on the slot, who was tried to stuff one in. But we'll have a face-off.
Good concentration there by West. Yoder kind of got shoved down right on top of the puck before he could make the cover up. So, great job. Keep the legs close against the post.
And a lot of bodies there in the slot, and Noah West able to locate the puck and freeze it for a face-off. Can Michigan get the defensive zone face-off? They do. Face-off won by the Wolverines, and they'll try and bring it out quickly. Here comes LaPointe, offsides. LaPointe tried to get into the zone quickly, but we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 2:38 to go. Period number 2, Wolverines trail by 2. And I mentioned it in the second intermission, the Friars are very good under Coach Nate Lehman when they are leading after 2. Wolverines win the faceoff. Marshall Warren will cross the blue line, brings it in. Backhander well high and wide. Estapa gets it back. Estapa fighting for in the corner. He'll play it out. Point Truscott. Truscott tried to get it down under to Estapa behind the net. Children of Yost trying to get this team fired up. Estapa tried to get into the slot. Couldn't with no success. Truscott with the shot, loose stick. They have a 5-on-4 for a moment without the stick. Shot deflected in front by LaPointe. Save made by Svedbach. Good opportunity there for the Wolverines, but good save on the deflection by Svedbach.
Yeah, good control high in the zone there. A couple of hand passes there that could have been hand passes almost, but way to control it, get it back to themselves, set up the play, and almost a fantastic deflection there down low.
Yep, Shiesty will take the face-off in the offensive zone. 2:05 to go. Can Michigan just maintain this offensive pressure? Face-off tied up right near McGrory's skates, and Providence will end up getting it. Clearing it down across the boards and dumped in fully. Noah West will get it. Chased by Providence. Back and forth. Shiesty will dump it in. McGrory will chase after it, trying to get the puck back. Gavin Brindley, though, forced a turnover. McGrory's open in the slot. They give it to Shiesty instead. Almost a chance there, but Michigan could not get the puck handled for shot opportunity. They control it, though, to Tyler Duke will dump it in. Fedbar slides it away with his pad, and Providence will reset and bring it across as we're nearing a minute to go. Fires a shot just wide. That was Poisson. He missed it wide. No, West sells it down. Michigan will reset behind their net. And looking for the long pass, and it gets through for a moment. Ernesti is offsides, however. 57 seconds to go. Face off right beneath us in the neutral zone.
Interesting no call on the Friars there for too many men on the ice. They were making a change right as someone played the puck in front of their bench. Looked like they had about 7 guys standing right there, but no call by the referees.
Potential missed opportunity there for the Wolverines to get things going with a power play. Instead, we stay neutral zone, but Jackson Hallam, who's back in after getting shaken up. Warren at the point will dump it in. Earson fighting for Truscott will hold the puck in. Hallam just over his stick, and Hallam is forced to chase it back. Providence, though, with a final opportunity rush, walks in, defended away. Oh, and the puck somehow got shot. Loose in the slot. No, West made a couple of really nice saves there. And Providence was a little pressure here to end the period. Fire deflected in front by Yoder is wide. Battle for it with Warren. Warren, Yoder, Nasr will bring it around to Truscott. 5 seconds to go. Puck is going to be dumped in. We'll see if icing is called. Here it is with 1.1 to go. Providence will have a chance to maybe get a shot here off the face-off, but they're going to be going into the locker room with a 2-goal lead at least.
It'd be interesting to see what the game plan is here for Michigan going into the third, kind of how the coach reacts to it.
1.1 looks like Michigan's just going to be trying to force the puck in the corner on this face-off. Face-off simply goes in the corner, and that will be the end of the second period. And a good second period if you're a Providence Friar fan, as they put 2 on the board. Goals scored by Riley Dern and Liam Valenti in that second period, both even strength. And the Wolverines trail 3-1 as we go after 2 periods of play. Shots 19-16 in favor of the Wolverines. Michigan's done well in the dot, 57%. Providence has made it difficult getting shots on goal. They've got 11 blocked shots to the Wolverines 7. In that period, Michigan led in the shots 8-6, but 2 of those 6 Friar shots ended up behind the net.
Yeah, interesting play there from the Friars. They came out firing, ready for this matchup. It seems like Michigan, kind of what we talked about early on, might have been a little underestimating, kind of not looking at all their maybe new weapons that they put onto the team, but Friars I'm impressed. They've come out, they're shooting pucks, they're getting in the offensive zone, they're controlling mid-ice, and they're not taking too many penalties other than those first 2 very early on in the game, but it's something that I don't think Michigan was prepared for.
Yeah, definitely. And now if you're the Wolverines, you have to really step it up offensively and really get some consistent pressure on Svedbak, who's played well overall, just giving up the 1 goal early in the game. As it looks like we have some tricycle race on the ice here during the intermission festivities.
Always fun to see what kind of festivities they bring out during these intermissions.
This one guy's he's like running him out of the water here early.
He is struggling on the tricycle.
Yeah, the other guy, he's not even going straight. This guy in the back with the hat. No, not a hat. He got something on, but they got helmets. But he's just going to run into the Zamboni that's stationed on the side right in front of us. And
yeah, we got a clear winner there.
the guy in the white helmet salutes the player trailing, and that's an easy win for that guy. Good for him. He's fired up. Yeah. Evan wins the trike race. There, the other guy's now he's starting to get his footing together, and he'll finish the race there. I like to see that, but
interesting period there. Not the typical Michigan period. Usually they can go down a couple and kind of fire back within the same period. That's not what we see from the team this year. They didn't really have to deal much the first week with the exhibition game, but opening up here, they're down by 2 goals. Now, some may say the worst lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead, but hopefully Michigan can fire back here. I mean, they're leading in shots. They just got to keep it in the offensive zone. these silly mistakes and turnovers in the defensive zone have really cost the Wolverines.
Yeah, some sloppy pucks, and that second goal in the period, Michigan just late getting back as Providence fired the puck down. It was Yaroslav Himalash who cleared it down, and Connor Kelly, go pass right to Valenti in the slot. It was a really quick goal. Michigan just caught napping there defensively. But these first 5 minutes coming out of the break are going to be paramount for the Wolverines. This crowd is definitely in a lull, trailing by 2. You gotta score a quick one early. Get the crowd back into it. Get the momentum going. As we're watching we got the Michigan football game on, which is also on WCBN Sports. Once this game's end, make sure you tune into that, to our coverage of that game live from Minneapolis. Blake Corum just bursted out a nice long run out to the left. Gaines broke a tackle there and taking it all the way into the red zone, it looks like. Michigan with a 10-3 lead there in Minneapolis.
Big weekend here for WCBN. We had women's volleyball last night. We got hockey tonight, women's volleyball tonight, football over in Minnesota, and then I believe there's a couple of smaller broadcasts tomorrow as well. But interesting to see, some people in the club getting a little bit of action in a couple different sports this weekend.
Oh yeah, Donovan Edwards with a nice carry there on first down and goal, or not first and goal, first down inside the 20. Like I said, Michigan football leads 10-3 in the second quarter against the Golden Gophers. But here in Yost, it's not the same as the Wolverines trail 3-1.
Yeah, I think kind of back in what you were saying, that first 5 minutes, they have to have a goal. They need to fire something up, build a little bit of momentum, try to get that second goal, maybe even a third to win this game without an overtime, but really got to get into it.
Yeah, we'll see how Michigan responds. I want to pull up the record. When the Providence Friars, under Nate Lehman, when they score 3 goals, they have 205 wins, and they've only lost 21 times. And they're 185, 7, and 19 when they lead after 2. The Friars have had a lot of success when up 2 after 2, and when scoring 3 goals. So Michigan trying to break the trend there, as Corum gets to carry up the middle, and he's going to break the plane for a Michigan football touchdown. Never mind, that was Donovan Edwards who ran it up the gut. Touchdown Wolverines. So they're up 16-3. A little two-way action, unless they're ruling him down.
It's going to be a close one there.
I don't know if it's backside. We'll see on this angle.
Probably just short a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be just short. And they do rule him just short. Second and goal from inside the 1. McCarthy will hand it off. Donovan Edwards, or Corum this time, forcing. Ball's loose, but they blew the play dead. Going to be short again, though. Corum signaling for a touchdown. I don't know if he broke the plane there. He got stuffed pretty good. Maybe some second effort got him across.
I would say he might have just touched the edge of that plane. They didn't blow the whistle yet. It looks like a little push forward before a throw back by the Golden Gophers.
They're ruling him short, though. Third and goal. I don't know if they're going to review this. This is a big. Michigan's only up 10-3. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Michigan in the pistol. They're going to hand it off one more time. Corum dives in for the touchdown for the Wolverines.
No doubter there from Corum. He was tired of getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage and the goal line there.
Just dove right over the line. Touchdown, Michigan. They lead 16-3 from Minneapolis.
Going back to your storyline of the kind of 40 minutes and threes for this team, it's an unheard of record under this head coach after 40 minutes and after scoring 3 goals. That is their perfect perfection, and they play to that. They came into Ann Arbor tonight, and they have played to their goal. So hopefully Michigan can kind of turn the sheet here and kind of come back, fresh sheet of ice, get down in the offensive zone and just pound that half of the ice. But it's interesting. This is not what Michigan we've seen in the past. It's a very different vibe. I think this team is still learning to play together, and they haven't had enough time to kind of fully develop, but their schedule doesn't give them time to fully develop.
You're right, yeah. They're thrust right into the thick of the college hockey, the best of the best. But you're right, there are obviously going to be growing pains. You got a lot of turnover on this roster and losing your 3 top scorers. So you have to find those leaders that are going to step up and contribute offensively as the main scorers. Your Rucker McGroartys, your Seamus Caseys. So as we're just about 4 minutes remaining here in the intermission. The children of Yost singing and dancing along for the band. They got to get fired up, get this crowd back into it. But there's still a lot of hockey left to play. I know the record for the Friars is very daunting when they're in the position that they are in, but if you're Michigan, you obviously don't need to think about that. Just come out of this third period and start strong.
Yeah. No, and for being the season opener, good crowd here tonight. Not a sold-out game, but definitely for a non-conference season opener with a bunch of other sports going on. Granted that they're down by 2 goals right now, stayed pretty packed, so hopefully this crowd can get a little bit of energy, and I think that's what the band's trying to do right now, fire them up a little bit. That first goal that they need in this first 5 minutes, that will tell us what's going to happen for the rest of the 15.
Yeah, they got to set the tone early, try and draw a penalty, get on the power play, get something just to shift the tide, because the ice is tilted heavily in the Friars' favor.
Yeah. Children of Yost learning that Michigan scored a touchdown, learning the update in the game.
Got on the whiteboard. Once again, 17-3 in favor of the Wolverines. Early in the second quarter there. Make sure you tune into WCBN's telecast or presentation of that game once our game concludes. Or you can do a little double action if you want to listen to both. Wolverines getting back on the ice to... Oh, never mind. Those are highlights from period 2.
Beams playing tricks on you without being able to see the whole ice.
Like, Michigan had their chances. This is a good showing a one-timer opportunity by Tyler Duke. Michigan just got another bad turnover there. Good save by West. West has been put in some tough positions, and he's given up a couple goals, but overall, he's looked pretty sharp today. He just needs to get some help from his defense. As a 2-minute horn sounds.
Yeah, looking forward to tomorrow's matchup with the Friars as well. I was not expecting this close of a game. I knew that they were going to come out fighting, but if Michigan doesn't hold off to win this tonight, or come back and win this tonight, they definitely got to come out firing tomorrow for that 4 p.m. start, which we will be covering as well.
Yep, short turnaround for the game tomorrow. For this weekend series, Saturday, Sunday action. And we mentioned it next week, the Wolverines will be in Cambridge to take on Boston University for Friday, Saturday series, and then they're back here at home ice to kick off Big Ten play against the Buckeyes. And the Big Ten is quite good this year. They got, I believe, 6 ranked teams in the first poll. Here in the preseason, obviously Minnesota is always very good. Minnesota picks to win the Big Ten again. Michigan picks to win 7 in the preseason polls. But the Wolverines are the reigning 2-time tournament champions, but Minnesota's had a couple of the regular season championships.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's one of those harder statuses to keep for these Wolverines, especially because we're going through a little adversity right now, kind of getting our feet back on the ice here, but definitely got to keep going, and Big Ten is hard no matter what, especially since we have Notre Dame in here as well with this Big Ten hockey conference. Definitely going to be some tough games. Looking forward to calling a couple of those tough games in the future, but it's going to be some good hockey. They got to just keep their head on their shoulders and kind of not get overwhelmed with the situation at hand.
Exactly, and we're in getting ready to start period number 3. We'll see how the Wolverines respond. The starting line for Michigan is out on the ice. Nasr at center with Jackson Hallam and Ernest flanking him. Ernest will win the face-off, and Michigan will control the puck to start this period. Dumps it in and chases Ernest, but Providence will get the puck cleared down the ice. It looks like we'll have an early icing. We will not. West will play it instead. Warren will play it forward to Nasr, who's going to skate up, trying to use his speed to break through, and he does. Nasr in, and loose. I don't know if it was saved or if the puck just skittered wide. In either way, the puck is not in the net. And a good chance early with Nasr using his speed to get right in front, try to get a backhander in. And it was defended away, but Michigan trying to maintain the pressure. Casey will bring it around to Tyler Duke. Duke tried to get it to Brindley. Little miscommunication there. And the Friars will bring it out themselves. Malinowski fired it, deflected, and Michigan, another fan. We've seen quite a bit of the puck being fanned, making use of the ice here, especially early in the periods. Gavin Brindley, though, will play it across to Tyler Duke, who's going to skate across and dump it around, looking for Gordy on the other side. Shiesty fighting for, and Shiesty and Duke will get the puck. Duke is going to get it. Rigori fighting for behind the net. There's 2 Friars. He's battling still, getting held behind, but he will have it for a second, and then he does lose it. Providence will try and get it set up, but a little turnover here. Here comes Shiesty. Tried to get it to Dylan Duke in the slot. Couldn't get the connection to go. Dylan Duke in front. Shiesty fires the shot with a pad save. Whistle blown, and Michigan putting a little bit of pressure here. That was a good opportunity there. Save made by Svedbach, however.
Yeah, I don't know what coach said in the locker room to fire them up, but that was a completely different look from what we had in the first 2 periods. They came out firing. That was old Michigan hockey right there from the past couple seasons.
That was a good start, as we said. Puck in the slot. Svedbach made a really good save, however. Michigan will get the face-off in the offensive zone. They will not win it, however. Puck goes behind the Friar net, and they will try and push it forward with Adams near the blue line. Adams fighting for with Warren. Michigan will win it, but Svedbach will settle it down, and Providence will try and move it forward. Puck missed Tyner Adams, and the Wolverines to play out. Warren fanned on it, however, and he turns it over. Providence with a little 3-on-2 here in the zone. Moving in, big hit, Warren. Warren hit Adams into the goal, bringing down Noah West in the process.
Yeah, interesting collision there. Warren looked to be avoiding the net, kind of ran into one of the Friars, and that Friar completely leveled West backwards into that goal.
And they're calling Warren on a cross check as he hit the Friar. I do not remember the number of who he hit, but he hit him right into the crossbar, bringing down Noah West along with him. He was a little shaken up, but he looks good to go. And this becomes a critical penalty kill for the Wolverines. Friars 1 for 2 so far today. Face off fought for, nobody wins control, but Duran will get it and ring it around. Providence will try and get something settled. Played right to Noah West, who frees it for a face-off.
Yeah, good cover there by West. Still looks a little shaken up from being ran into, but he's regaining his feet right there and getting back to it. But Michigan, time is of an essence here. They got to get a goal coming up and get a little bit of that momentum out of their defensive zone.
Dern wins the faceoff again to Chris in the point, to Shimmick. Shimmick has it at the left dot, plays it up to the point to Chris. Shimmick looking for something. Chris will play it to blue line, cross ice, back to Shimmick, who fires and he scores! Bennett Shimmick on the one-timer on the power play The second power play goal given up by Michigan today. And the Wolverines now trail 4-1.
That was a hell of a shot there. A little one-timer. He was kind of backtracking, too, to catch up with the pass. But just caught that top left corner of the net over the shoulder of West. And incredible shot. Not great for the Wolverines, but they're back to 5 men and full strength, so hopefully get something going here.
Now with a beautiful shot into the top left corner. So now it's 4-1 in favor of the Friars here, and those 2 power play goals. As Michigan loses the face-off, and Friars will simply dump it in, and chasing is Berard. Berard battling with Engelbert back there, trying to get the puck, and the Friars do win the puck, plays it out to the point. Tried to hit it off the glass, off the boards, excuse me, behind Noah West. Friars will maintain control. Into the slot, Friars by Engelbert, and blocked in front. Friars will simply play around, and Stephen Holtz can settle down and try to get something going for Michigan. Puck dumped in. LaPointe chasing after, can't get it. Here come the Friars to try and get a rush. Seamus Casey with the steal. Plays it across, looking for Brindley, missed him. To McGordy, who will play back down to Brindley. In front, Shifsky fires a shot, and save made by Svedbard. Stays in the zone, nearly went out of play. Michigan trying to keep the pressure going, and they do hold it in. It's Warren who tried to get a pass, but did not have enough power, and is defended away. And here come the Friars on a 3-on-2. Duran in, fires a shot just wide. Providence maintaining control, loosened the puck. Richard will fire a shot, player down for Providence behind the play. Referee will blow the whistle. Cannot tell who is down, but
possibly their captain,
Chase
Yoder.
Chase Yoder is down, shaken up. Lost his helmet there. Gets back on his feet, though.
Looks like a penalty coming here from Michigan. Probably a high stick. Knocked the helmet off of Yoder.
Warren going right back to the box where he just was a few moments ago. We're going to call high stick on Marshall Warren. So he's been penalized twice today. And we said Michigan's first 5 minutes were critical. Michigan giving 2 penalties, and they've given up a power play goal. And Providence with a chance to really put this game on ice if they could score here and extend the lead to 4. Duran will be in the dot against Hallam. Neither team wins the faceoff. Puck just sitting there. Michigan will end up getting the puck, and it's cleared away. Nazar trying to chase it down. Svedbar skates out to play the puck himself, keep the possession going for Providence, who brings up into the offensive zone. One-timer by Providence is not able to be on target. Puck is cleared away. Nazar chases it down, and he walks into the slot, fires, and save made, and Svedbar didn't know where it was. It was sitting right in front of him. He made the save on Nazar. Good opportunity short-handed there. Providence right back on the attack offensively. Michigan tries to clear, not strong enough, held at the line. Play behind the point, Poisson, and that puck is cleared away. Svedbard will play it, settle it down for Chris, who will wait behind the net, looking and bring it up to Malowski for Providence. Tyler Duke. Battle forwards in the corner. Back Tyler Duke will get it. He'll try to clear, but he can't get it away. And to stop with a nice little stick play to bat the puck in the air out of the zone, forcing Providence to reset, but they come right back quickly. Providence walking into the dot, into the slot, poked away, and held by Noah West.
Good penalty kill by the Wolverines here. Not what you want to see. Warren taking 4 penalty minutes this game, especially when he's trying to be one of your leaders on the team coming from BU. But you know, it is what it is. If they can kill off penalties like this, minimize shots, and clear the puck to kill time, I'm not against it. We just got to get some time in that offensive zone rather than defensive.
30 seconds to go on the penalty kill. The horn blows. It looks like we're all good. And
yeah, it looks like they're resetting the clock. Hit it a little early before that face-off.
Yep. Clock reset, 4:17 to go in the third period. We'll do it again. Another face-off.
A lot of warnings
Mishap,
from Michigan.
Yep. And this one on the Stoppa. Slowing the game down here with 29 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Wolverines. They got a long hill to climb. Official lecturing both players before dropping the puck. Face-off won by Providence. Centralia plays their cross in front and it's deflected and saved by Noah West. Clear up to the point. Centralia will hold it. Shire, the shot was blocked in front by LaPointe. Providence will keep control. Dying seconds of the power play. Tried to get into the slot. Defended away. Deflected. Marshall Warren waiting in these last seconds before he can get out. Malinowski dumps the puck in. Penalty kill. Truscott to play it. Estapa gets it out, and can Michigan start a rush? They can. Here comes Marshall Warren fresh out of the box. Marshall Warren walks in. Backhander shot is saved. And once again, Svedbard dislodged the net while he was moving to the side. Crowd is displeased about it. Doesn't look like any call, though.
No call, which is interesting. I mean, you think that third time with no contact on the net other than the goaltender, it would be a penalty, but refs are letting them play on.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the third time, second time on this end where Svedbach dislodged the net just by doing his standard net binding. But Michigan will have a face-off in the offensive zone, try and get something going. Casey will fire a shot from the points, blocked and did not reach the net. Casey will glove it in, hold it in. Walks in, fires a off-angled shot, and save made by Svedbach. Tyler Duke chasing after it back. Icing is called. Michigan upping a little bit of pressure. We got a couple of shots there. Now it's 24-21 in favor of Michigan, but they've got to score within the next couple minutes if they really want any shot at getting back in this hockey game.
Yeah, this is giving me a little bit of flashbacks from that game last year of Luke Hughes when he went with a 4-goal game there.
Will take his first of the year at some point. He's 60% on the day, +1 on the afternoon is TJ Hughes. Luke Hughes, his brother. Face-off tied up, and Providence gets it. Looks like a hand pass called, and we will do it again. Officials discussing something together. .3:15 to go here in the third. Officials discussing something at length. I'm not sure exactly what. We'll see. It might be announcement coming here. And a delay of game penalty called on Providence. Cam McDonald, they're saying he won the faceoff with his hand, which will put Michigan on the power play for the first time since early in this hockey game when they had a 5-on-3 and couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, I don't know if I completely agree with that. I don't believe you can use the butt end of your stick in that way. I think that's where the penalty is drawn from, but it was not a hand pass. I don't agree with the call of a hand pass.
I missed the replay with this pole sticking in front of me, but either way, Nate Lehman is not happy, wanted an explanation, but Michigan nonetheless is going to go on the power play, and the perfect opportunity to get a quick goal and get some momentum, try to get back in this game.
Yeah, perfect opportunity here. Let's capitalize here, and hopefully these Wolverines can get it going.
Hughes is in the dot for the Wolverines. Face-off won by Michigan. McGroarty will play it to the point. Seamus Casey back to McGroarty. McGroarty in the slot to Hughes. Hughes fanned on the puck, though, and easy clearing for the Friars. Just not able to get the puck settled with TJ Hughes in the slot, and gave the Friars a chance to clear and forces the Wolverines to reset. McGroarty plays it back to Brindley, who's going to bring it up the ice. Crosses the center line, and Hughes will bring it into the Wolverine zone, or to the Providence zone. Looked for Truscott in the slot, fanned on the shot, puck goes all the way down. Noah West will settle it for Seamus Casey. 1:20 to go in the power play. Casey drops it off for Brindley, who will bring it up with some speed. Trying to use the speed, drop back to McGroarty. McGroarty from the dot fire. The shot was blocked in front. Loose behind the net. Seamus Casey at the point to McGroarty. McGroarty looking to Duke behind the net. Back to McGroarty on the right side. McGroarty looking, surveying his options. Duke right in front, tried to slice it in from a tough angle, and can't get it to go, and it gets past Casey. Puck rolling down, 44 seconds to go in the power play. Casey getting some pressure. Drops out to Nasr, who will settle it back and start a rush here. 30 seconds to go. Can the Wolverines get a power play goal? And they tried looking for Hallam in the slot, couldn't get it. Truscott nearly kept it in the zone, but it's cleared away. Michigan maybe has time for one more rush here on this power play. 15 seconds to go. Hallam drops it off to Nasr, who will bring it up past the red line into the zone. Nasr drops it back. Whistle blows, though. Offside is called. With 8 seconds left, that might do it for the power play. Unless Michigan can get in the zone quickly, but with 11:23 to go, they need quite a bit here. Faceoff will be in the neutral zone in front of the Friar bench. Faceoff won by the Wolverines. Stick slapping as the power play is set to expire, and it does. Michigan unable to capitalize on the power play. Truscott tries to keep the puck in the zone, and he does for a moment, but Providence is able to take it out, and here they come on the rush. It's Poisson who gets in. Another net dislodge as Poisson. And I believe Shifsky slamming into the net. Players down for a moment. A hard hit net.
Yeah, the Friar there, he got jabbed by his stick. Got caught underneath that board, sliding into the board through the net.
Line change as the net gets repositioned. Refs have had to do this a number of times this evening. Freshening up on that from...
Not often the theme of the game is the net getting kicked off here and there, but...
We've seen a lot today.
Yeah.
Abnormally high number of times. So the faceoff will come back into the neutral zone, this time in front of the Wolverine bench. Gavin Brindley will play it into the zone. Offsides once again. Michigan is not able to get anything set up here as they trail by 3 goals. It's just over 10 to play.
And they're starting to feel the pressure a little bit. 2 offsides in a row, a little bit of panic.
Yeah, they understand the importance of getting in the zone as they lose the faceoff. Puck will dump in. Noah West thought about playing it, does not. Brindley battling for Providence will get it behind the net. Luca Fantilli fighting with the Friars, keeping it away from the center ice, and he does a good job with that. And Brindley will get it out, try to get something to McGroarty. McGroarty will chase after the puck behind the net. He's held up, no call though. Crowd wanted one. McGroarty was held up. One-timer though on a pass. is wide, holds from the point, fires another blocked shot. Providence has done really well blocking shots from the point, not giving the Wolverines defense a chance to get pucks on net from out there and look for rebounds. Fantilli will dump the puck in. Hallam chases after, can't get there. Michigan doing puck jostled in front of, right beneath us. Once again, it comes out to Ernest, the lone scorer for the Wolverines early in the first period. Here comes another chance though. Nasr in alone, fired. Oh, could not get the shot off. It was poked away from behind. Great defensive play. Michigan maintains control though for a moment, but the dump across the board was too hard, and Michigan forced to retreat and chase down the puck. Ernest will bring it across at the red line. Battling through is Ernest. He will maintain control with the puck in the corner. Plays it behind the net looking for Hallam, who can't get there. Good stick move by Providence, and they'll just simply dump it in, kill some clock, and get a line change. Michigan needs to apply some more pressure with 8:57 to go here in the final frame. Trailing by 3 goals. Here comes the captain, Yoder, on a break, fires it wide. He was open there in the left slot, but fired it wide. Lapointe bringing it the other way for the Wolverines. Lapointe tried to get it off to Estapa, and once again, offside is called. And as we'll get our ice cleaning break here in the middle of the third. Another chance gone by the wayside there on the rush.
Yeah, interesting offsides there. I didn't think he was in front of it. Our vantage point, it looked like the backup goalie on the Friars bench put his hand up before a referee did over there. So interesting there, but Wolverines are pushing the zone, but not at an efficient rate. They got a couple shots off of him. They still lead in the shot category 24 to 22, but some need to hit the net at some point. A lot of blocks by the Friars. Congrats to the Friars on that. I mean, they're known for shot blocking attempts, but you got to make something happen here. 1 or 2 more just for the weekend series to make it a little bit more interesting rather than a blowout at home for your home opener.
And Michigan has had some recent success in home openers. They've won their previous 3. Got to go back to 2018. Their previous 4, Michigan's 4-0 in their last season openers, with their last loss coming to Vermont in 2018. So trying to keep that streak alive, but not a lot of time left, and quite the hill to climb if they want to do that.
Yeah, not something the Wolverines haven't done in the past before, but hate to see themselves continuously put themselves in this position. So got to move forward here, get some goals, try to create some offense, and if you do end up losing, leave it on a good note for tomorrow's game.
Face-off won by Providence. Poisson will play, but he's turned it over. In with McWardy, tried to get it in. It was shoveled aside. Michigan applying the pressure. Moldenhauer will dump it back in along the boards. Behind the net. Michigan keeping the puck in the zone. Here comes T.J. Hughes. Whistle blows, however.
I believe a hand pass there kind of just caught him. He turned around and it was right at his chest. He grabbed it, laid it down, tried to put a stick on it, but Hughes got it before.
I've seen quite a few of those here in this opening contest here this season. Some fans slowly start making their way for the exit here. 8:15 to go. Early on the face-off are both players, Shiesty in on the draw for the Wolverines, and he wins the face-off. Holtz will dump the puck in, where Svedback will play it behind. Gavin Brindley tried to squeeze along the board, but he can't do it. Here comes Providence on the rush, defended well by McGrory, forcing him outside to get no chance. Tyler Duke will do the same. Michigan regains the puck. Big hit, though. Bring Duke to the ground. Fires a shot blocked by Holtz. Physicality upping once again as Shiesty will bring it across the red line into the Michigan offensive zone. Drops it off for Brindley. Brindley fires a wrist shot wide. Seamus Casey retreats at the point. Fires the shot. It's deflected. They score! Deflected in front. Seamus Casey fired at the point. And the Wolverines make it a 2-goal game and stay right here, folks. Michigan's not out of this game just yet.
Great deflection there by Brindley down low. Kind of saw the shot was going wide, put the kind of midsection of his stick out and got the lucky.
Yeah, whether or not Casey meant to shoot it wide just to try and get the deflection or not, it's not important. That's a really good hand-eye coordination deflection by Brindley. And the 7:32. Get this crowd back into it here. Get another quick goal. Trailing by 2 here. As the children of Yost finish singing Mr. Brightside, trying to get this crowd into it. Nasr battling for the puck down low. Michigan gets the puck, however. Hallam's going to fire a shot. Pad save by Svedbach. Michigan can't keep it in the zone. It's going to go all the way down, and Noah West going to go well outside of his crease to play it. Does so successfully. Ernest will play it forward. But it's turned over. Providence simply will dump it in and chase. Michigan will reset as Seamus Casey. Seamus Casey will slowly move the puck up. Gets it to Nasr, who loses control playing it forward. Providence will reset. Holtz battling for it with Engelbach. Brought out by Providence for a moment, but Michigan gets the steal. Tyler Rowe, the freshman, one of the 4 freshmen on this program, one of the 4 incoming freshmen on this team this year for the Wolverines. Michigan brings it forward to Scheifsky. Scheifsky tried to get it to LaPointe up, hot off his stick and in behind the net. Battle for with Scheifsky and Holtz behind the net. The Providence player can't tell who's just sitting on the puck behind the net. Fighting for loose, played out. Michigan does get it, but it goes all the way down the ice. And Warren is forced to chase it down. Michigan gets it back, trying to start something here. 5:44 to go. Michigan trails by 2. The Gavin Brindley goal making this game interesting here late. Seamus Casey tries to hold the puck in the blue line. Does not. Puck goes out. Tyler Duke looking to get it in. No icing call. Puck goes behind the net again. Seamus Casey gets it. He's been battling here these last few minutes. Casey has trying to get offense started. Turned over though. Michigan holding it in the zone. Rings around. This is going to get Tyler Duke is going to get the puck near the goal line. Plays it behind. TJ Hughes fires a shot and a save made by Svarbach. Good opportunity there. Michigan applying a little pressure. Is it too little, too late? That's the question. We're 5 minutes remaining here in this game. 2 goals lead for the Friars. Good opportunity there.
Yeah, Wolverines are firing up a little bit right now. Like you said, it might be a too little, too late situation, but if they can keep it in this offensive zone, they got a good outlook.
Face-off won by Providence defensively. But Michigan holds it in the zone, and Michigan will have it down. Looking into the slot for Scheifsky, and the puck goes through. McGroarty fighting for it. Fires a shot, and it's just wide. Big hit, Scheifsky. 4:40, under 4:40 to go. We will see when Nerado brings out Noah West. If they do, trailing by 2, we'll be watching him as he waits behind the crease. Michigan keeps the puck in the offensive zone. Warren dumps it down to McGroarty. McGroarty will play it back to the point. Warren walks the blue line to Casey in the corner. Casey tries to walk in, defended, forced to the outside. Casey looks for a player out in the slot. Falling down is a Friar, but Michigan could not get the puck from that, and the Providence will simply dump it all the way down.
Casey's going to get called with the trip there. Kind of stuck his stick out a little too far there on that trip.
I didn't see the stick. I must have been blind. I just saw he slipped on his own, but makes more sense that he was tripped. So Michigan forced to kill off a penalty. 4:04 left here in the final frame, and
a little bit of a soft call there, more of a tap on the back of the shoe and a little bit of embellishment, but it's all right.
yeah, he sold it well, and Providence, who scored twice on the power play, has a chance to really ice this game, take a 3-goal lead late. If you're Michigan, we'll see how aggressive they are penalty killing wise, trying to get a short-handed opportunity. Starts with a face-off, which is won by Providence. Walks the point. Plays it down the line, looking into the slot.
Well, Frank Nasr can get his hand on this puck. I mean,
He's got the speed to get
it.
it. And here come the Wolverines. Hallam, and here is the aforementioned Nasr, but he fans on the shot. But he keeps going and fires a shot right in the glove of Svedbach, who's forced to make a save. And Michigan will have an offensive zone face-off here on the penalty kill. You mentioned it, Nasr using that speed on the penalty kill. We saw it earlier, he had an opportunity, and they're just putting the puck on net. At this point in the game, you just got to put the puck on net and see what happens.
Yeah, he's been doing it all game. See if he can keep it up, kind of fire this up. A short-handed goal here would be huge for morale.
Scheisky will take the draw. You're going to allow these these draws in the penalty kill. Does not win the faceoff, however, it's picked up by Providence, who will just are fine with setting it up, taking their time here on this power play. Trying to bring it forward to Adams, but the play's a little long, and Truscott will bring it all the way around, but can't get it out. Providence holds the puck in the zone. To the point, Richard. Richard tried to play to Adams, and once again, the net is dislodged with a battle in front between Stephen Holtz.
They have to look into getting some better metal posts that go on the ice there.
They've been easy to move so far today on both ends of the ice. The officials will once again place it back down. And 1:13 to go on the penalty kill and 3:17 to go in the hockey game. Michigan trailing by 2. Not an insurmountable deficit even at this point in the game. You just got to be a quick opportunity, but they don't win the face-off. Providence will control the puck here on their power play. Played it behind the net is Duran. Duran looking into the slot to into the dot. Fires it deflected. Oh, just wide. Duran couldn't punch it in. Held in at the point. To Richard. Richard walks and fires, and a glove save made by West.
Good save there made by West. Shows that a little bit of a backup experience from the previous years kind of coming into play. Not just throwing him fresh out there. He's been great tonight. I mean, he may have let up 4 goals, but he's been put in hard situations. This defense and offensive efforts have not been helping him out at all, so I'm shocked they only have 4 on him at this point, to be completely honest.
2 of them on the power play, 1 of them on a quick odd man rush opportunity. Face-off won once again by Providence. They've been able to control the puck here on this power play. Shimek, the goal scorer, their most recent goal scorer, walks in and fires a shot, and save made by West. Here comes a clear. Hallam tried to chase it down, but Michigan does get the puck. Short-handed opportunities. Hallam tries to walk in, fires a shot. The net once again dislodges, and the crowd is fed up. As I believe that's the 3rd or 4th time just on a standard defensive play that the net dislodged and a whistle is forced to be blown.
It's the 4th time, I believe, on the Friars end of the ice that that's been dislodged. I mean, it's not probably his fault. It's happened on both ends, but it's happened a lot more to the Wolverines tonight, and it's killed momentum when they're in the offensive zone.
20 seconds left on the penalty kill. Michigan has an offensive zone faceoff. Hallam doing a good job forcing the puck in. Michigan does win the short-handed faceoff. Can they get something going? If Michigan kills off the penalty, we'll see if Noah West will be sent to the bench as they're near 2 minutes to go here in the final frame. 5 seconds to go on the power play for the Friars. They will simply dump it in. Michigan kills off the penalty. Marshall Warren will settle it down behind the net to Seamus Casey. Seamus Casey forward to Ernest. Ernest tries to play it forward, dumps it in, and chases after TJ Hughes holds the puck in at the blue line, but defended away, turned over, and here come the Friars 2-on-1. Walking in, fire save made by West. 1:40 to go. Puck right in front of West, who thought about freezing it, but he didn't. Puck into the corner. McGroarty turns the puck over. Michigan getting a little sloppy here and waning 90 seconds to go. TJ Hughes brings it forward. Noah West staying in his crease for now. Nasr chasing the puck behind the net. McGroarty. There goes Noah West. Net is empty for the Wolverines. They're 6-on-5. Dylan Duke behind the net's hit hard and brought down. Michigan just trying to keep in the zone, and they do. McGroarty in the slot fires, and what a save made by Svedbak. As we get to the 1 minute mark, that was a great opportunity there for McGroarty, who's open in the slot.
Good 5-hole save there, kind of just a late reaction to it, but recovered well. And Michigan's going to keep West off here and try to get another goal with the one-man advantage here.
It is 6-on-5. Michigan has their timeout. Looks like they're going to use it right now. Now they mention it.
Smart play by the coach here. I think it's just to settle these guys down. A little hectic couple 5-minute plays there, so definitely love it here.
So Michigan will have an offensive zone face-off with exactly 1 minute to play in the hockey game. Down by 2 with the net empty. It's all about winning the draw here and just getting pucks to the net. Try to get another deflection. Gavin Brindley with a really good deflection goal earlier here in this period to bring it back to a 2-goal game.
Yeah, and for the Friars here, this is an ideal position. This is where you want to be at. You know, you got a 2-goal lead, 1 minute left in regulation. You're just trying to close it out here and get the rest of the day done. Move on to tomorrow's contest against the Wolverines.
1 minute left to battle through before they can get a season opening win. Providence has done very well in season openers, 10-2-1 under Coach Lehman, and they're trying to get their 11th win in 13 seasons, or 14 seasons under Coach Lehman, and they're a minute away from doing so. Face-off won by Providence, but McGroarty will get the puck at the point. Casey will get it, walks the line to the dot, fires a shot, deflected and wide behind the net. Brindley and Seamus Casey switch spots. Seamus Casey walks in, it did loose, and it somehow stays out. Almost a chance there. Gavin Brindley with the shot from the slot, and it's saved by Svedbak. Puck is loose, Michigan retreats, McGroarty plays it forward to Brindley. Michigan with some pressure here with the extra attacker. Seamus Casey fires a shot wide. McGroarty fires and another save made. Behind the net trying to get something going. Dylan Duke all the way down the ice. 8 seconds left. Too little, too late. Plays it forward. But the Providence Friars are going to come into Ann Arbor and get an opening win on the season. And you get a little extracurricular after the final horn. But that's it. This game is over. And the Wolverines come out on the losing end of a season opener for the first time since 2018. They fall 4-2 to the Providence Friars.
Yeah, not what you want to see out of the Wolverines there. Hopefully a strong bounce back is in accordance to tomorrow's game. Catch us at WCBN as well at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Different crew, but hopefully that helps us out a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we're the bad luck. Maybe it was our.
You never know.
Maybe it's on us that Michigan came up a little bit short, but they had the shot advance 32-26, but just couldn't get pucks past the net. Credit to the Friars. They played a really good hockey game.
Yeah, credit to them, and we'll see another game tomorrow night. Hopefully Michigan comes out on top, starts off the season opener 1-1 there.
So Michigan falls to 0-1 to start the new campaign, falling to the Friars 4-2. But we appreciate you listening to this presentation of Michigan hockey on WCBN Sports. If you want to go tune in on the football game, I believe it's halftime over there in Minneapolis, but enjoy that second half coverage from WCBN Sports. But for us here in Ann Arbor, from Yost, I want to say thank you once again so much for listening. Wish you all a pleasant evening. Have a good rest of your night. And as always, go blue.